Well, Graham, what did you make of that?
It looked like it was a game of two halves. We had the better of the first half, probably the better team, the most dominant team in the first half, and they probably had the second half. To be fair, shaded the second half. You could put that down to the conditions, the hill. Obviously, going down the hill is a big advantage, and the conditions were horrendous. To be fair, so I think it was probably a fair assessment. We had the best of the first half, and they probably had the best of the second half.
I think that first half display was probably the best first half performance, or a half of a performance from the midfield perspective, the best of the season.
Yeah, look, I think you know where I'm coming from on this. It's okay having best goal we scored of the season, best goal of the season the other night. It's okay having the best midfield, best patterns of play, the best this, the best that. It's winning that we're here for. That gives us a foothold. That gives us something to build on, in what has been a trying week, and it's no great achievement, let's be honest, but Cheltenham will be up there. Cheltenham are a team that's up there, and this was probably a game last year we lost 1-0, so it was there for the taking as well at the end, and on a different day we could have maybe won it.
Yeah, what a chance for Rawson at the end. He's got to be finishing that, surely.
Just a little bit after 90 minutes, you know, you do get a little bit tired, but I wouldn't. I'm a centre half as well, so I wouldn't expect myself to be putting things in the back of the net on the volley. So he's probably a header. If it was a header, you'd probably see him rattle the net. But yeah, again, it was an opportunity, it was a chance, and another day maybe himself and Nicky maybe win the game for us late on.
Broadly speaking, did you just need a bit more quality in the final third today?
I think that's what we said at half time. That's what I spoke to the lads at half time. We got there, but just to show a little bit more composure, a bit more quality, and I think we could have had a couple of goals in the first half because we got on the back of them. We didn't get our shots away. We tried an extra pass, and there was opportunity. There was plenty of opportunity there in the first half for us to go and be more aggressive in our play in the final third. And I think that's the one thing we'll take out of the game today.
You showed your intent as well to go for the win in the last quarter with those two changes.
Yeah, I think the game plan was there for all to see. You know, you're coming to Cheltenham, who are on fire at the minute. Really tough place to come to, given their form as well. I think the game plan was plain and simple. Get off the back of them in midfield. Try and win the game in the last 20 minutes, last half an hour. It was a brave call. It was a brave move. It could have backfired. Andy Cook was a marker at set pieces, and we've seen the set pieces being fired in the box all day. So I didn't rest comfortably when we had that. We had Nicky and we had Reedy, and one of them had to go back and pick up their big centre half. So it was a bit of a mismatch. So yeah, it was a brave call, and it could have worked, but yet again it could have backfired. But that was our intent, obviously, to win the game late on.
It was a good performance on the whole, and a point in isolation is a good result at Cheltenham. But given Stag's form, Graham, is a point enough?
It's something to build on for sure. It's a point at Morecambe, point at Cheltenham, away from home at Morecambe, away from Cheltenham. That certainly shows character. That certainly shows the lads are in there fighting. It certainly shows we're going in the right direction. I would say the next two games are vital to us if we're to build on the Morecambe and the Cheltenham game. And let's be honest, if that's to be considered a good point today, it'll only be considered a good point if we win our next games.
You've not won yet this season, but based on the last two displays, is it slowly coming together?
I wish it would come together a little bit quicker, to be quite honest with you. I'm very impatient myself, as is the lads. But like I say, if we look at the Cheltenham today, they're at it for two seasons now. They're building 2 seasons, and I can't emphasise how difficult it is to bring a fresh group, a new group, bring them together. And obviously what we've been through as a group over the last 3 months, in the face of adversity, I have to pat them on the back for standing up to everything that has been chucked at us over the last couple of months. Anything that could go wrong has gone wrong for us, and yet here we are. We're still in there fighting. We're still in there rolling our sleeves up and digging deep. But yeah, I'd like to start turning some draws into wins. We should. Let's be honest. We should have more points on the board. We had opportunity to gain more points, but it's a stepping stone. It's a starter, and like I said to you, it'll only be a good Morecambe and a good Cheltenham points return if we can capitalise on our next 2 home games.
Yeah, just how vital, you use the word vital, how vital is that match on Tuesday night at home to Barrow?
It's a big game. I suppose they're all big games for ourselves, given where we are and given what we've been through, and obviously not recording our first win. So yes, they are big games. They're all big games. So we're looking to. I don't want to keep heaping pressure on the lads. Win, but they'll know the script as well. They're living with it daily as well. But look, don't write us off just yet.
Thanks, Graham.
Brilliant. Thank you.